This the Anticipated Hangout Podcast. You back in the building with Big G and Polo. We in the building.
Yay.
All right, today we're going to talk about, man, is a man's woman a status symbol? And how do you feel about that, Big G? Do you think a man's woman is a status symbol? And vice versa. Do you think women
Am I a status symbol?
look at their man as a status
Nah,
symbol?
look at me, dog. Of course I'm a status symbol. So you give me your whole life changed. But
You upgraded.
Hold on. Say the question again. I forgot.
Is a man's...
I got all into myself because I love me some me. All right, let's go back. Go back.
Is a man's woman a status symbol?
This might come out bad, but yes. Yeah. Yes. You know the term trophy wife?
Yeah.
Same thing. Same thing.
Is a trophy wife good or bad?
To me, it's good.
It's good.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
Okay.
She may leave you in the long run. But as long as you got that trophy, you got to always make sure you're the champ with that trophy. You know, but sometimes, even Michael Jordan got old. And he couldn't hold the trophy no more.
And see, I was going to get into that because the people that I hear bring up a trophy wife, whether it's the woman or whether it's the man.
Wait. What do you mean? It's the woman say, I'm a trophy wife? That's what the woman says? That she's a trophy wife?
I hear women that don't want to be a trophy wife. They want to be more than just a trophy wife. Because when most women hear trophy wife, they thinking, I'm just some piece of arm candy to make you look good.
Well, what else are you?
You know, women, they want to be more than that.
What else are you?
Man,
hold on. She's his piece?
I mean, she's that.
Man, no. What else are you? If you're not the trophy, what else are you? Hit me in the comments.
What else?
Yeah, what else are you?
I mean, of course.
I bet I don't get no comments.
Of course, that's part of it. We do want our women to be a trophy wife. Like, of course, when we go out, I want my wife to look good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look good. I want my wife to look good. Mm-hmm. So when we step out...
I want my wife to look better than me.
I want mine to look better than me.
There you go.
I do.
There you go.
And I ain't worried about nobody else looking at her. Because I know my woman, my wife, is not going to cross any boundaries.
Right. I say it all the time.
But I want to look at her.
Look, we went to Atlanta. And we was at the spot. We would turn up. Dudes were coming around, and the girlfriend that was with us was like, oh, you need to go get your wife. Them dudes, they trying to get her. I go, I'm not worrying about her. She ain't going nowhere. That's mine.
She ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere.
And that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't have to... If I got to stop you from talking to another dude...
I don't need you.
I don't need you. It's a problem. But the thing is... When you walk in...
Did you say it was a problem?
Yes.
I ain't never heard you say that before. You was just always let everything go.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Coming on my side.
It's a problem.
Okay.
It's a problem. But see, I don't have to worry about that with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, she ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
I make sure I'm on point. So I don't have to worry about her going anywhere, right? So when you walk in with a woman and she bad, do you think other dudes will look at you first, or do they look at your woman first?
Well, they look at your woman first, then they look at you. They look at you, after they look at her, they're going to be like, And look at you be like, hey, dude look like a square. How he do her? How he pull her? He must be doing something that we don't know.
And that's the thing. When you walk in a room with your woman, most people gonna look at the woman first.
Yeah.
And if she bad, they gonna want to know who she with. And then when they see you, they like, man, who is this dude? He must be somebody important because she bad. I know she ain't with no sucker.
Hey, that go work both ways though. Hey, I used to be Mr. Take Your Girl. Hey, she bad, and I look at dude, I'm like, man, I'll slap him and take your girl. I used to be that guy.
You used to be that guy.
I'm not that guy no more though.
I used to be a guy.
I mean,
In my younger days, I used to be a guy. I ain't care whether the woman had a dude or not. Because in my mind, I can still get her and she can do what I need her to do.
Yeah, because in my mind,
Whether she leave that dude or not.
I think a woman is always looking for a better option. I always think she's looking for a better option.
You think so?
I just think every day they get up and they put some clothes on, they might not be intentionally say, hey, I'm looking for a better option. But if a better option rolls up, it's gonna go into their mind. They gonna remember that. They're like, man, I was out last night, went to the local Walmart, dude came up on me. Man, he was looking good. My man, he don't even get a haircut. So he do all this and he do all that, but he back to the list. Back to the list.
So do we gauge our woman off of what the perception would be when we seen together? Like when you see a woman that you think you like,
that's a good one.
do you think, well, if I get her, what would we look like together? Would it make me look good? Would it make people look at me different because of who I'm with? Or that don't cross your mind?
That crosses our mind when we decide to say, I want to make you my girl.
When we decide to get exclusive.
Yeah. I want to make you my girl. And we know quick if she gonna make us look better. You know what? That's an asset right there. They just make us look better.
They make us look better.
That's what they bring to the table. I finally figured it out. Thanks, Polo. I figured it out. They bring status to us. So our woman is our status symbol. Yes.
So we done answered our own question.
We answered our own question.
So there's nothing for a woman to be upset about when a man referred to his wife as his status symbol. Because look, take me for instance, right? I'm a married man. My wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say my biggest flex is my wife, right?
Okay.
I flex through my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So I feed into her and I try to build her up. I try to motivate her in whatever she's doing. Because to me, the better she's doing, the better we are perceived, the better we look.
No, the better you doing is the better you perceive. That's how you perceive. The better you're doing.
But if I'm not doing good, there's nothing that I could feed into my wife.
If
you're
not doing good, she gonna leave you.
If I'm able to feed into my wife and help build her up, then it automatically I'm
man.
Cause what dude do you know that's not doing well, but still could feed into his wife and build him up?
Wait.
I live by the notion, if there's nothing that I could do for if I can't do nothing for myself, ain't nothing that I could do for somebody else.
I mean,
if I'm not good,
doing for yourself is what she wants you to do.
right.
She wants you to do for yourself because she benefits off your success.
Right.
It doesn't matter what she does. I mean, because I don't know what she does. How does what she does bring you success? It don't. It don't. It don't. The stuff that she do, when women do things, they do things for themselves. When men do things, they do things for their family.
Right.
That's just how it is. That's just how it is. What she do is what she do. That's why we don't care about a woman's money.
Because
we don't got access to their money. They care about our money because they can get access to our money.
Right.
We care about their sex because we can get access to their sex. That's the only thing we can actually get access to. We can't get access to nothing else.
Right. So
nothing else.
So as a man,
nothing else.
We're the leaders, right?
Yes.
So if we're leading,
mm-hmm.
then yeah, everything we do is for the foundation that we lead. It's for the group that we're leading.
Yeah, for the family.
The wife, the kids,
mm-hmm.
you know. So that's why I say my biggest flex is my wife. Because if people look out and see that my wife is well off, they see my kids is well off, to me, that's my status symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they doing good and if they right,
mm-hmm.
then you know the man behind them
mm-hmm.
is taking care of business.
That is correct. That's true.
So I feel like as a woman, they shouldn't get mad if a man say, this is you my status symbol. Because just the wording, status symbol, trophy wife, they could look at it and be like, I'm not a thing.
Yes, you are.
But we don't really mean like you're a thing.
You are item. But you are an item. You're our item.
Are we they item?
No. No. Women don't show us off.
You don't think so?
Oh, man, no.
I think...
Look. Go on social media and just go to your girl page and just look at all the pictures like, this my man, y'all. Ain't none. But you go to his page, with my girl. This my girl. Oh, my girl. Ain't she pretty? I love my girl. Man, we can barely get, this my man's birthday on the doggone social media post.
Yeah, because I do see a lot of women, they would post like, and this is probably women.
They dog.
This is probably women that ain't married.
They cat.
But
they car. Look at this bag I got. I got these brand new Louboutin shoes. Look my edges.
And then when
look my workout clothes.
And when they post their man, they block his face out. They blur his face out. And their excuse is...
they put the little happy face with hearts out.
Yeah. And the excuse is, I don't want nobody in my business.
When they putting out their business on everything else.
But when it comes to their man, they want to keep him secret.
Exactly.
Because they feel like, well, if don't nobody know, I don't have to worry about nobody interfering in our relationship.
Because he's not a flex.
Because if he was a flex, she gonna show the world.
She gonna show the world. You know, I mean, just like the average dude, like I always say, the average Amazon worker guy, he's working hard every day. He's putting it in. No, he's making his little money. All the bills is paid. Everybody's eating. Everybody's good. But he ain't no flex. He working at Amazon. Even though he handling all his business. He ain't no flex though. But say he was the top lawyer in the firm down the block, she might post him, but she definitely gonna be in that picture.
Oh yeah, she gonna post him because that's bragging rights.
Is that a flex?
That's a flex.
That's a flex.
That's a flex.
But he's still a lame. He's still lame. She gonna be like, he a lawyer, but he ain't laying down in the bedroom.
Right.
He a lawyer, but he don't take me nowhere. He a lawyer though, but he won't sit down and spend quality time with me at the show. You know?
Because he haven't worked on those qualities. All his time went into his career.
All his time went into his career. 100% correct. You finally coming on board, man. You coming on board.
So we got a video today. We're going to check this video out, and we're going to respond to it after the video.
Men judge men based off their woman. If a guy comes in and his woman is stunning and she looks beautiful and classy, all of a sudden, I'm like, what does that guy do? On the opposite end, if a woman that I feel is showing or showcasing some level of disrespect to her man, I have less respect for that man.
He is 100% correct.
100% correct.
Oh, man, yeah. Man, you ever been somewhere and then you got old girl, she out there, her man, he out there, and then she popping off. She just bad disrespectful out there just saying what she want to say, how she want to say it, to who she want to say it.
And you looking like, dude, you better deal with
Man,
her.
dude, I'll go check your girl.
Get your girl, man.
Yeah, check your girl. I mean, she can't be out here like this, not in our circle.
And then if you got a female that I ain't gonna say couldn't control, because no human want to be controlled.
No, it's not control. See, that's another thing women do. They think every time we tell them something to do, it's called control. It's not control. We just know what's best. I'm sorry. We know what's best for you.
And like we say, females are emotional.
They always feel something.
And so when we out in public and those emotions come out because whatever the situation is, it's like some women like to pop off. A lot of husbands, when they dealing with confrontation, the woman is speaking out more than the man, and then the husband have to rein the
Hey, that's
woman
his
back
fault.
in.
That's his fault. That's bad leadership skills.
But I know a lot of husbands that be like, yeah, I give you a piece of my mind, but you don't want to deal with my woman, because when she gets started, ain't no stopping.
That's a sucker.
That's a sucker.
That's a sucker.
Because why can't you rein
your
your
woman
woman
should never
back
be
in?
any kind of confrontation, ever.
Especially on your behalf.
Especially on your behalf. And if she do, you gotta end that immediately. Ain't no woman should be talking to no other man any kind of disrespectful way. Again, male confrontation leads to violence.
So if you out at a dinner, right, and you see a couple over here at this table, you over here at this table with your wife, y'all eating.
Okay.
Over here at this other table, you got a husband and wife. They ordering food. Food come out, and the wife food is not right.
Okay.
Wife get disrespectful with the waitress because her food isn't correct.
Hey, he got to dead that immediately.
And the man is sitting back,
He got to dead that immediately.
letting her do her thing.
He got to dead that immediately.
Because
Immediately. He like, look, wherever the waiter is, look, she don't like her food because it's still red in the middle. She ordered well done. Can we get another? And that's it.
and that's it.
There ain't no sense in, nah, I ain't paying for this. You gonna have to comp this. I want her whole meal free. No, we're not doing all that.
But if you see that, you immediately think, yeah, he ain't wearing the pants in that relationship.
Immediately. You're right. You are absolutely correct.
Because he can't even bring his woman back down.
No, she can't. Man,
And it's not control.
I see it all the time, too.
And it's not control. It's just being reasonable.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Now, if it was a female waitress, though.
And the wife is going at another female waitress. To me, it don't matter whether.
I don't think I'll let that go either.
To me, it don't matter whether the waitress is a man or a woman. We in a public setting.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see you getting irritated and you irritable because your food came out wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know how you are.
Right.
When that waitress come back to the table or that waiter come back to the table, I'm going to address the situation.
Right. And sometimes I went to the side and just reached for the manager and just apologized for whatever actions happened at the table at the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta be the bigger man and just do that sometimes. And then when y'all get in the car, be like, "Man, baby, you should have did that. You was kind of off kilter with that. That wasn't cool. That's not how we function."
Yeah, and it's a way to deal with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I know my woman is gonna use an aggressive tone, hey, babe, look, chill out. I got this. I deal with it when he come back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even worry about it. I got you.
You're absolutely correct.
And that's how I would deal with it. And that's not control.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me knowing that I'm more equipped at the moment to deal with the situation.
Equipped.
Yeah. And when I say equipped,
A woman's not equipped, right?
when I say equipped, I'm talking about like in the
Man,
mindset.
you are slowly coming over to my side.
I'm talking about like in the mindset. If I know she's aggravated and irritated by what a waiter or a waitress have done,
Mm-hmm.
well, when that waiter or waitress come back, I deal with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna talk to him respectfully
Right.
because I'm not frustrated, I'm not irritated,
Right.
so I deal with the situation. Because me myself personally, I don't want to be with a woman that's getting out of character in public.
You're right. We do not want to be with a woman that gets out of character in public.
And if I got a woman that's getting out of character in public and I can't do nothing to reel her back in, I can't deal with that.
But you can find out if a woman's like that real early on.
You can.
Yeah, you can find out if a woman's like that real early on. But those the ones you put in the sex only category.
Yeah.
No, you don't never diss nobody. You keep them around, but there's the sex only category,
Right.
and then there's the relationship category.
Right.
You know, and then as long as you're not in a relationship, those sex only category females, they just stay there until you say, "Hey, I found somebody that's willing to be in a relationship with me. I'm gonna cut the sex only girls off. I got my relationship, and I'm gonna run with it and see how it go." Yeah.
Okay, so when you do see a couple, he come in, wife banging. Wife,
She bad.
she bad,
Okay.
classy, respectable. What's the first thing you think about that man?
Oh, that man must be doing something good.
He
That's
mu-
the first thing I think. I go, he must be doing something right.
Right.
No,
right.
because I hope when people see my wife, I hope that's what people think of me.
Right.
I hope. Because, I try for her to look the best she can look when we're out or when she's out by herself. Because word comes back. Dog, I saw your girl. She was, I don't know. You all right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all good?
You all right?
Y'all
I'm
good?
like, what you mean? Man, she had on a bonnet and she had the furry Ugg slippers. I ain't never seen her like that before. Y'all good? You need a hold something? I'm like, no, we good.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right about that. I don't, that's another topic. The bonnet, the bonnet is a whole nother episode, man. I'm not gonna get into that because I don't like the bonnets in public. I see it all the time. I don't like it.
You don't like the bonnets?
I don't like the bonnets in public.
No man like the bonnets.
But
They gonna do it though.
and thankfully, I don't have to worry about my wife wearing bonnets in public. She don't do it.
Wait, do they be wives though?
Those women may not be wives.
Plain and simple.
Not saying that don't no wife do it. Because you probably got
none's 100%.
you probably got
None-
some men
none-
that's
100%.
like that man at the table that won't speak up when his wife
Right.
going off on the
Right,
waiter and waitress.
right.
He damn sure ain't gonna speak up and tell his wife, take that bonnet off before you go out this house.
Nah, he ain't gonna say nothing.
Nah, he ain't gonna.
But he's also the same guy that lets his girl drive around a dirty car too. No, he's that same guy. No, just no, cause no. Your girl riding around with a dirty car means she's single too.
That's a weak man.
That's a weak man. Your girl should never be riding around with a dirty car.
So that's something. So we come to a conclusion that the perception of your significant other is very important to what people will think about you.
Yes, we have come to the conclusion that a trophy is a good thing.
A trophy wife is a good thing, not a bad thing. Because I have heard a lot of women try to dispel the term trophy wife. They don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's men and women like, oh, you just with her because she's a trophy. That's why you with her, because she a trophy.
Just because she look good.
And I be like, you know what? You're right.
I think my wife is a trophy wife. When we out, she look good. She's on point. She good demeanor, even keel. I'm cool. But I just know women don't like the term trophy wife.
Well,
And me and Big G is here to tell you today, a trophy wife is not a bad thing.
it's a
If
good
you
thing.
got the right man, a trophy wife is not a bad thing.
Yeah, don't look at being a trophy as a punishment, okay?
And the trophy wife is not just what you look like. It's your actions, your personality,
Attitude.
attitude. It's all that.
It's the way you move.
So when people be like, she a trophy wife. You just with her because she got a pretty face and a nice body.
Yeah. That's probably why I'm with her anyway. That's probably true.
But if it's your wife, you stay with her for more than that. So while, yeah, she a pretty face and a nice body, but if that's your wife, she had those other qualities that we was just talking about. Good attitude, good personality, know how to carry herself in public, all that. Because if she didn't, you wouldn't have married her.
No comment.
And that's the Anticipated Hangout Podcast with Big G and Polo. And we out the building.
Big